Colorado is home to the most mountains over 14,000 feet of any state in the U.S. One of the easiest of these 14ers is Mount Sherman at 14,043 feet. After camping a night in nearby Buena Vista, we woke up at 4 in the morning and headed to Iowa Gulch on the western side of the mountain to tackle the 4.5-mile out and back trail with just over 2,000 feet of elevation gain.
I am really glad that you're the one driving.
I was thinking, I really wish I wasn't driving right now. It is 5:30 a.m.
It's much lighter now. I can actually see. I've actually only done one other 14er, and that was the tallest one in the lower 48, so I don't know too much what to expect.
You smell that, dude? Oh, that smells good.
All sorts of debris.
Are these columbine? If this is columbine, this is the state flower of Colorado.
Oh. We are at 11,972 feet elevation.
If you look right here, this was all the flat area, the flat space. If you look, we're still lower than the car.
Oh.
Only upwards from here on out. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go at a reasonable pace and
Yeah, I'll let you set the pace.
don't get too gassed too early.
So, just now at the parking lot, it looks like somebody else parked last night, slept in their car, but I guess they haven't started yet because their trunk was wide open, and I think we saw their feet in the sleeping bag.
That was an interesting choice in lodging there. Not that it's weird to sleep in your car, but it's weird to sleep in your car with the door open.
Well, the other 14ers you've done, they've been much more crowded or something?
Might be because I start on Saturdays or Sundays, but there's only 2 of us here. It is a Friday, so I don't know. I was expecting a couple more cars, but we'll see. This is also one of the less popular routes to the summit. The other side that's more popular is closer to Denver, so that's probably why. We may see more people once we get up to the ridge.
So it looks like we're going to just go to the right here and then come around the other side up the top.
I think follow the ridge line, yeah.
Okay.
As soon as you see that snow, you're reminded that we're 12,000 feet up. Rocks are green.
I think that's all moss.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
These old power lines?
I don't know what they are. I think tied to mining equipment or something. There's a lot of old mining equipment just scattered throughout Colorado on the mountains. All right, you ready?
Yep. When we were first getting into the outdoors, one of the first things I ever saw that really excited me about nature was the Sierra Nevada episode of Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls. And the stuff he did on that show, so dangerous. But one of them was like just running down Scree and just like, you gotta get down to the bottom of the mountain as quick as possible.
I mean, like, yeah, if there's lightning going all around you, like there's a big foot on top of the mountain about to eat you, sure. But I'd say most people don't have a reason to even think about doing that.
Yeah, this scree is Not fun to walk on. Just this pebbly, slippery, sorry, in Bear Grylls-ism, slippy toad. Considering how tired I was when that alarm went off this morning, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I feel like I can manage. You can see here what's making the rocks green.
Yeah. Everyone in Colorado is like, you got to do a 14er, but 14ers are only famous because it's a certain like arbitrary threshold. There's only about like, I think 56, 53, depending on how you count in Colorado. But honestly, the scenery on these mountains, they're unique, but they're not really that pretty. It's the views that are pretty cool.
Yeah. The mountain itself is a little bit beige.
Yes.
So in the winter, are these mountains just covered with snow?
Absolutely. I mean, most of this, if not all of this, is just covered in snow. But yeah, some folks just kind of like carve their own path up the mountain because snowshoes and crampons and ice axes give you that freedom. Looks like people had installed cables here at one point.
Okay, got our first hiker and what looks like a dog. I'm gonna assume that's not like a marmot that he's traveling with. All right, so we're gonna start heading towards the mountain now, it looks like. We can see people up at the top. That's a long ways away. Those people must be from the other side.
They are, yeah.
Because we were the first up on this side. We got a buddy named Kevin Fetty. He's got a YouTube channel. He was telling Thomas that Mount Sherman is super windy. And down there it was fine, but the wind is definitely starting now. Thermometer says 43 degrees Fahrenheit, but with the wind chill, I feel like
It's got to be colder.
yeah. Ooh, my hands. Man, this is rough.
It's a 14er. As 14ers go, this is supposed to be one of the easier ones,
I could see that, yeah.
but there is no such thing as an easy 14er. Just remember that in case you come here.
I think I'm starting to feel the altitude, but it's hard to tell because hiking up this uphill in any situation would be difficult, let alone at 13,418 feet.
How you doing?
It's medium. Nice medium. I feel the wind.
Yeah. It feels a bit like Mount Whitney. You're going behind it. You got the windows. Oh boy.
Wow.
So Rob, I think this is where the real ridge actually is now.
Yeah, pretty Katahdin-esque.
Yeah, it really is.
Have a little bit of a needle nose pliers here.
Knife edges, I think the word you're looking for.
Where did I get needle nose
I
pliers?
have no idea.
Oh man.
Okay?
Yeah.
Rob, how are you doing?
I'm struggling, and we just had a group of like octogenarians pass us.
Those are Colorado octogenarians. Those are not your typical.
Yeah. Because like, my biggest problem right now is my hands are so cold
Yeah.
that I feel like I'm moving in suspended animation. All right, we can see people gathered at the summit, and it's relatively flat.
Look at my elevation. One step higher. 14,000, there we go.
Oh, look at this field out here.
I know. Pretty nice.
That's us right there. I'm remembering now that we have to get back down at some point.
Yeah.
That's the thing with these up and, or the, what do they call it? In and back? Out
Up
and
and
back?
downs. In and out. You know what I think this In and Out trail needs after it?
Tell me.
An In and Out burger afterwards.
My thermometer is still telling me it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit, but that wind chill is way, way lower. It is very cold. Oh, this is it. All right. Nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can officially say we've been to the top. Would you like a bar? There's some gummies.
Gummies? I don't know if I even packed gummies for myself. Glad you packed them.
Got some gummies courtesy of you. What happens when you hike one of these in the winter? How brutal is that?
I mean, you're equipped up.
You did Quandary in
I
this.
did Quandary, yeah, Quandary's right over there. You got your underlayers on, you got your overlayers on. I had goggles. As long as you can keep your body warm. I don't want to say it's like easier, but there are certain things that are difficult about this that don't become a difficulty anymore. Like you don't have to worry about rocks. You just walk.
You use snowshoes, right?
Snowshoes are at least some type of crampon.
Did you eat all of them already?
I thought you gave them all to me.
Oh, I was planning on sharing, but it's totally
I'm
fine.
sorry.
I got plenty.
Actually, I got plenty too.
Back to each other's gummy snacks. I mean, to be real honest, right now I'm okay with making this my home. This spot right here. Never moving again. I've always said that I prefer downhill. We'll see if I stick to that.
I'm breaking out the hiking poles for the downhill. I struggle.
All right, I think we're both ready to get the heck off this mountain. Oh, it's cold.
Let's go.
I don't know, maybe it's a consequence of getting older or something, or it's just realizing the reality of the situation, but there's so many times we go places where I'm like, I'm never coming back here. This is the last time I'll ever see this. I can say definitively, I will never come back to Mount Sherman. It's a good mountain, but there's no reason for me to ever climb it again. Okay, somehow we have to get all the way back down to those little white dots down there. The good news is we're not going to be winded, and we're only going to get more oxygen as we go down. We just don't want to fall down. Shouldn't be too much of an issue though. Just slow and steady. I would say sections like this look more intimidating than they actually are. When you're actually walking, it's not that bad. When you look at it from a distance, it looks pretty treacherous. Okay, we just saw something crazy. People biked up here. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know me either.
Yeah, I suppose this is mountain bikeable. I just feel like it's really steep. It'd be really, really difficult. Yeah, so if we didn't mention it earlier, that direction is Denver, and you can enter the mountain from this direction, which is why most people came from over here. You'd have to go quite a bit of ways around like we did if you want to come from this side. Psychologically, I'm already back at the car. I'm already eating a hamburger at the post-hike meal and then taking a nap in our tent. Yeah, no, this is nothing. This is nothing. I didn't really notice this in the dark, but this is a amazing meadow.
Agreed.
Car's up ahead.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I don't even remember hiking through the grass. It wasn't that long, right?
No, it wasn't. I think it was mostly, it was that muddy area that we went to.
Oh, right.
I do remember these rocks, though.
Me
Did
too.
not like them. At first, I was a little bummed that it wasn't going to be a sunny day, but I'm kind of glad it wasn't. This overcast has been pretty nice. It's been not too warm. Well, up on the mountain it's too cold, but down here at least it's not been too cool.
Yeah.
What time is it, too? Oh, my watch is dead.
10:02.
Nice. We've been hiking for 4.5 hours.
It's starting to rain a little bit, and I'm very glad on our timing. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I will admit, it was worth getting up at 4 a.m. For those of you who don't know, the first time we went to Yellowstone, I was like 24. Thomas was 16 years old. We just got in the rental car. We're driving, the four of us. And you can hear Thomas in the background saying,
Guys, we're gonna have to go to bed early tonight. By 6 o'clock tomorrow.
It was the most wildly inappropriate time to say that. And I only said it, I think, because I wanted to be a Debbie Downer. Because everyone was so happy, they were like clapping and everything. I'm like, guys, calm down, we gotta wake up at 6:30 in the morning. You're like, Travis!
Shut
I told him to shut up in the harshest way possible. Oh, man. But now, I've come around. Tom D was right. It's worth getting up early sometimes. Oh, my head.
Headache really has come back.
Yeah. I feel like I can't see.
Close your eyes. Well, that might not help with how bumpy the road is. That was a weak click.
Yeah, it's so full and it's glass. I wanted to be careful.
Blue cheese and bacon.
Dink it and sink it. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Good.
This is like that episode of Malcolm in the Middle where they go to Burning Man.
Oh, yeah? I think right now we're going to start with hot dogs. And if we're hungrier later, we got some barbacoa that we can heat up.
Wow, dude. I was on death's door.
Sounded like it.
You know what's funny though is I was like that first night at Whitney. Like I was feeling like that in the tent up on Whitney, and I was like,
That's not a good feeling to have. That's all right. Ah! A lot of oil here. You're coming home with me. Might have been a huge mistake. But this is stainless steel. Good. Damn it. I don't know how to cook with stainless steel. Clearly.
This is gonna sound like sarcasm, and I promise you it's not.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry all of that happened.
Dink it.
It was great. Yeah, the only thing that makes this better is some ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Oh man, we haven't gotten to enjoy our lounge yet. Look at this.
It's raining outside. Who says we have to be wet and miserable stuck in a tent?
All right, broad spectrum hemp extract. Does it actually do anything?
Not really. But you might
That tastes pretty good.
You might feel a little more relaxed.
So today, climbed a 14er.
Time to 14er.
I passed out for multiple hours.
You did.
We had hot dogs.
We did.
We had Japanese lessons.
We did.
That was not on camera. And I took a shower. What do you think of this campsite?
I think the campground is pretty cool. I think when they were handing out campsites, we got a little short-changed here.
We did get a little short. It is a little small.
Our car is right behind this wall here.
But overall, the campsite's very nice.
Yeah, I'll be coming back here, I think. Especially if I want to, now that I know this exists, it's so easy to get to those 14ers there without having to fight for a first come, first serve. Especially with Mega Tent.
And there's showers.
Yes.
I showered both nights.
Yeah.
You should shower too. Not because you smelled, but because it's great.
I should.
Do you need any snacks? Do we need snacks?
I don't need snacks. I ate too many hot dogs.
I think I'm okay too.
Good day.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to hit the like button and also consider checking out our Patreon page at patreon.com/adventure. You get early access to the videos, bloopers, commentaries, live streams. Being a patron is the best way to support us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
I will expel all of my gas as we go through my butt.
It's actually not super steep. It's just a little Treacherous. A wise decision, my liege. Every time I set an alarm with you, I think back to when we were in Maine. You're like, Thomas, you don't shut off that alarm.
How'd you guys sleep after getting woken up by Thomas's alarm at 6 in the morning for the 3rd day in a row?
Actually, by the end, I was just pleading with you.
I was like, let me try a different tack. I always yell at Thomas. Let me politely ask him to turn off his alarms.
I wasn't even threatening you. I was just like, please.
That's right.
Please turn it off. And then you still left it on. I couldn't believe it. And in the morning, I was like, Thomas.
Why? Why?
That is a level of irresponsibility that surprised myself.
Lisa, just because you're 10 feet tall doesn't mean you can push me around. Dude, look at this. It's like modest, shablam.